Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Danielle and I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline. Today I'm going to show you all the stuff I've been hoarding and stocking up while in quarantine, specifically for going back to flying. So some of you know I haven't really flown for a year, but I did get furloughed in October and got called back in January and still haven't worked since a year ago because I fell out of my qualifications during that time. So I'm still here stocking up my stuff for my return to work, which hopefully will be next month in June. So besides that, let me show you things I have been eagerly waiting to try out, get out back on my flights. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, most of these items are beauty and skincare related. Just gonna say that now, not all of them, but to kick it off, I have been perfecting my skincare routine. So some of these items I tried for the first time during quarantine or over this past year. But they're all moisture related, since when you're flying, your skin gets so dry. And this year I moved to Denver, which I've lived in the Southwest before, and your skin just gets way dry out here. So it's a 2-in-1. My number one is the Laneige Moisture Cream. This stuff is a godsend. None of this is sponsored, but this moisturizer has completely transformed my skin, because usually I'll get like dry, peely areas kind of right in between my eyes or on texture spots, and this really does eliminate most of them, if not all of them. But it smells like a spa. I'm obsessed. So this will be taken with me wherever I go. It is kind of heavy. It's a glass bottle, so just keep in mind if you're going to travel with these products that I'm showing you. But this one's 1.6 ounces, so it will be fine going through TSA in your carry-on or check bag, as long as it's under, I believe it's 3.4 ounces in the US, then you're good. The next item is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum with peach extract and peptides. This I'll use at nighttime nowadays, before my moisturizer I showed you, and it really helps with hydration and just kind of giving you an extra glow. And then, because I joined TikTok during quarantine, I tried the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. And I found that this works best when I do it in the morning on top of my moisturizer, because I was doing both these morning and night, and my skin started not glowing as much, so I separated them to morning and night, and it really does work a lot better for me. So all that I tried recently during quarantine. Of course, and then to wrap up skincare is chapstick. Carmex, this is a peppermint one, is my go-to. It's one of the only chapsticks, since it's medicated, that will actually keep my lips soft, because I get dried out on the plane. So I always have this in my bag with me. You will never catch me on a flight without Carmex, I can tell you that. Okay, so next up after skincare is similar makeup. So I restocked some of my old favorites, like my foundation. Let's see, this is the old one, this is the new one. I'm holding on to my old one just because there's a tiny bit left. I'm gonna see if I can combine them. But I restocked this since I wasn't wearing makeup really during quarantine. So going back to work, I know I'm going to be wearing it even with the mask, because I just like to be done up most of the time. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I wear shade 1W2 Sand, which is more of a yellow tone. This is the only foundation in years that will last me my entire flying shift without breaking apart or getting too oily or anything. It's amazing. I can't say enough about it. And then the other makeup I tried recently during quarantine is Rare Beauty. And I have really kind of gone away from doing crazy like performance makeup since the years ago I worked at Sephora and stuff like that. And this is more my jam. It's more of a natural like look, glow kind of product. It's the blush and highlighter. and I'm wearing them right now. It's just kind of subtle, but I love that about it. So this one is, the blush is in shade Bliss. It is a matte light peachy rose. And then this liquid highlighter is in Enlighten, which I believe is the lightest one. And it's great. It looks like you almost have like a dewy sweat glow, which I like, without sparkle. So this is like a new holy grail for me. Okay, so let's do something besides skincare and makeup. One thing that I unexpectedly acquired a lot of during quarantine is scrunchies. I'm so glad they made a comeback because I'm loving them. So these two are actually on my website. I have a boutique website called peachandluna.com, and I have these oversized scrunchies. This one is a emerald green, and then this one is black. I love wearing scrunchies when I'm tying my hair up to wash my face or in the bathroom because it doesn't leave a harsh crease in your hair most of the time. So these silk scrunchies are amazing. And then these two velvet ones, I'm obsessed. I use this green one every day because they're so soft and cute. But these two I got as gifts, mostly from from vendors for my shop and just things like that, because scrunchies are super popular. So I love these, and I'll be bringing them with me on my trips. Okay, so next I did stock up on sunscreen. So as a flight attendant, you travel to places that are really, really freezing cold and 2 degrees, but a lot of times you're traveling places that are warm as well. So sunscreen is a must-have. These two are not travel size friendly, but for flight attendants, we don't have to abide by standard liquid rules most of the time, unless we're going out of the country, then it gets a little more strict. But if I'm just traveling in the US, these are totally fine. I got this copper tone one because it was SPF 50, which is one of the highest I have, and it was on clearance at Target, so I just thought, why not get it? I'm gonna need it. And then this one I got at Ross because I saw it, and it is my favorite smelling and favorite wearing sunscreen. It's by Kula. This one is the body spray, SPF 30, and it's tropical coconut scented. But this stuff is amazing. A long time ago, I got a sample of the face sunscreen. Their original scent is white tea, I remember, and it does not feel sticky. It doesn't give off like that traditional sunscreen smell. It really does smell amazing. So I had to snag this one for my body, and it works great. It will definitely stop you from getting burnt. It's a really, really good sunscreen. It's not just for the smell, I promise. Okay, so I definitely stocked up on those, even though I might have to put one in a container to make it a little more travel friendly, just in case I go to Mexico or something like that. And so I have a solution. I got these little travel jars. They're made of silicone and they're squishy. And then they have a plastic lid that just kind of pops off. So I did get these, which is awesome because like this one's 1.25 ounces, which is the perfect travel size for your carry-on. So I guess I can just put it in here if I need a little travel one. I have not actually tried these silicone ones yet. I think I got them from Target, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I just picked them up when I saw them out shopping, out and about, because I know I'll need them at some point. So I got these, even though I don't really typically use them that much. I love bringing my full-size stuff. So in this bag, it's a hefty bag. I call this my commuter bag, since when I commute from wherever I am, I used to commute DC. Well, yeah, I used to commute here when I first moved to Denver to DC, and I had a little crash pad, a little house I stayed at, and this had my minis, which I definitely have plenty of and been keeping extras. But this is my shampoo, conditioner that I believe I got at Target as well, or Walmart, and a Olay body wash. So at the place I was staying, you had to supply your own like bath products. And I even have a mini loofah in my bathroom that I would bring with me as well, since I just like loofahs better than washcloths. So that, I've got contact solution, even though right now I've got daily contacts, so we don't really need that. I've got a mini shower gel from Bath and Body Works. They give out coupons for these all the time, and I always keep them and save them for traveling, since this is 3 ounces exactly and it's perfect. So I just like having a scent that's more comfortable and familiar, because when you're traveling and using the hotel shampoos, like, they're not great, especially the shampoo and conditioner. Body wash can be okay, but usually it's just a bar of soap and it's not super hydrating. So when you have something that smells really, really good that you like, it's like so much better and more comforting. So that's all in my commuter bag. Most of it. I mean, I have other stuff like my toothbrush, obviously, but I'm not gonna show you guys all that. We're just talking about minis. So speaking of minis, I have more. Don't judge me, I've accumulated a lot, but this stuff is a little different. I did get one of my favorite body washes as a gift. This is the Sleepy by Lush shower gel. It's like a lavender, and that is my top body wash to travel with no matter what. And then I also have a mini Bath and Body Works spray. Although I did order a new perfume from, I think it's called Dossier, which is a knockoff fragrance for popular ones. So I like typically the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb is what I've been liking, and I got the like economic money saving version of it. So I'm super excited for that to come. Not sponsored, but I wish it was. But for now, I just have this little one from Bath & Body Works. You need this when you are getting ready in hotels. You can use it as a room spray to make your room feel more like cozy and homey, or even on the plane if it stinks. We work in the back by the bathrooms. Sometimes you might want to spray that on in there in case you need it. Trust me, I've got something else to show you that also helps with that problem. But I did get one of my favorite skincare ever is Tatcha. Specifically this deep cleanse face wash, and then the water cream, and I've saved these guys for traveling as well, just in this little toiletry bag, because you can never have enough minis. They run out so fast because they're so small. So yeah, definitely have a lot of those. And then lotion is very important, because you are a dehydrated girl or guy, or them if you are a flight attendant. And so this is, shameless plug, my own brand, Peach and Luna. We came out with these body butters. So far it's just these 2 scents, but I have more on the way. And these are amazing. I don't make them myself, but I have a vendor in Texas, a small woman-owned company who produces them for me. This one is milk and honey. I've obviously been using a ton of it already. But body butter is a thicker lotion meant to just deeper hydrate than a typical lotion. And then this one is called Spellbound. It's a light pink. I don't know if you can tell, but it's patchouli. It's a little smoky vanilla lavender. And these sink into your skin really fast. You know, I'm just gonna put them on right now. They sink into your skin really fast, which is amazing because you don't want greasy hands, especially if you're on the plane. You don't want to be dropping things or spilling sodas on people. So this stuff is amazing, and I can't wait to use it on the road to keep my skin looking good, because I dry out so fast. Okay, so moving on, another thing I thought was worth a mention is I have some nasal spray. Is a Nephrin nasal spray. It's a nasal decongestion. I just got this because I was sick maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and my nose was running all the time. I had a stuffy nose. My ears were hurting. It was just a whole congested mess. And the reason why I bring that up is because when you fly a lot, you get a lot of congestion, at least I do, because you're going up and down in pressure. So in altitude, I mean, and you feel a lot of pressure. So I always have problems with my ears, and this has really helped clear it up. And this was like between $5 and $8 at Walgreens. And I believe my doctor recommended getting something like this too when I visited in January. So nasal spray, don't sleep on it. If you don't just get the moisturizing one, get the one with medication in it. It's just on the shelf for anyone to pick up, but that's a really big game changer if you're a flight attendant or if you travel a lot. Okay, and I think we're down to the last thing. One thing I tried to do during COVID times was create my own essential oil blend that replicated one I loved. So I bought a ton of essential oils and tried to blend them together to replicate this one. It's a Young Living Thieves, and I don't work for this company. I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about it. I just like this smell, so I had bought it a while ago. So I was trying to replicate it with stuff from my local like grocery, healthy naturopathic grocery store, and I actually did a great job, but now I have a bag full of essential oils to try to make that one, which I ended up buying, as you can see. But I'll tell you what, I don't regret buying any of these because I was carrying them around in my bag on the plane before quarantine. Specifically, peppermint is one of my favorites to take on the plane because I use it as basically something to fragrance the plane. Not crazy, because some people are sensitive, but when I'm in the back or front of the plane, I'll use this and just kind of fling it into the bathroom a little bit if it's getting smelly, because this will definitely clear it up and it's strong. Or you can use it by, we have hot water spouts, so I'll fill a cup with hot water, shake a couple of whatever scent of your choice. Peppermint's always a favorite with everyone. It smells, I don't know, it smells great. So I'll put it in some hot water and you let the steam just kind of hang out in the back galley, and it kind of wafts. Just do the first like few rows nearby, but it's like an air freshener, and it's something that's not like too vanilla or too crazy to where it's gonna irritate people. It's not perfumey, but essential oil is usually like a pure fragrance. It's not like a complex blend. So peppermint is definitely a go-to. Also, the reason why I bring up the Thieves one is it smells like chai tea, and that scent to me is really pleasing. I had customers and passengers once on the plane do that thing with they had a cup of water and they put some essential oil just for themselves, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you drinking chai tea? That smells so good. And she told me it was this. So that's where my obsession began, with that cinnamon delicious scent. I have cinnamon and clove bud, lemon and eucalyptus. I also have rosemary, but I feel like that's not the one. Peppermint or eucalyptus are probably my favorites to bring on the plane. But yeah, that is all I have to show you of things I've been stocking up for my return to flying. Of course, that's not all I travel with. I have a whole bunch of other stuff, like my makeup bag. I didn't show you the rest of that. How I pack my clothes, slippers, just a whole bunch of stuff that also comes with me. Not even all this will come with me, but I'll pick and choose. You let me decide. It's my bag, okay? But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time and enjoyed watching what I had to share with you. If you pack any of this stuff in your bag, let me know if you found something similar or if you found something helpful. I'd love to hear what your favorite suggestions for things that you need when you travel are. But yeah, thanks guys. Like and subscribe if you are interested. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.